Hello everyone, welcome back, and let's recap what we're doing. So essentially we're looking at a 4 megatile map, and essentially we want to connect everything that produces stuff. So we've just started the game, more or less. I also kind of started looking at connecting passenger services, and yeah, we'll just continue more or less where we left off. I know that in the first two episodes there was a slight, well, not the first two, the second and the third episode, there was a slight issue with you not hearing me. When that previous screen was on, I've now revamped OBS a little. You don't get the transition anymore, but you hear me. So something for something. Let's continue. So I basically am here, and for whoever was asking previously, these funky lines can be pulled up by the cargo flow. So I want to continue. So in the previous episode, I set up the line until here, but I haven't actually bought. I don't really think we need 3, but the thing is, there's normal town growth really, so it shouldn't be too problematic. Eventually, they will catch up with us. Okay, now we want to make sure that 107 and 108 have, which it does not. And then 6 should. Yes, okay, fine. I keep having problems with this. Also, I actually bought these two, but did I? No. I am very dopey. Don't know why. So, clone these, and then we start here, and this actually needs to be able to turn back. And then we go here. And then I want to do the same for mail. Yeah, don't know why I'm a bit so dopey. No, I'll wake up eventually. Right, so this has been cloned and it's shared orders, so it should do. So what I was on about is that obviously initially we're not really going to need too many because yeah, 22. But do remember we're playing on cargo distribution, so people want to go places, and as such, people have needs. So the fact that the town is small doesn't necessarily mean anything, and on top of all that, remember that we have normal town growth. That's what I was trying to say. Because in the template map, we have small, slow town growth. Yeah, I'm a bit too dopey. Just bear with me. Shared orders, yes, good. And these towns are actually relatively large. So, interesting. I'm not going to connect these by term because I think we're collectively going to drop dead. So I'm going to change my music because I've been listening to something that really doesn't fly for me. Let's do Hernan Cotonou, that always works. I haven't built the train line, although I now kind of have a fair bit of money. The one thing I did not look into is what's the keyboard shortcut for that. So yeah, if this is it's backwards. Okay, fine. Well, let's find 1800 odd, which is give or take here. Yeah. Unshocking. And put down the station. And I think we want the next one hereabouts. I wanted hereabouts anyway, but okay, 1600 odd, so it needs to be more like here. Because essentially we want like 10 of them. Okay, would be right. So I used to do it like this. Okay, so let's put it just here. And then the next one, psi, because the next one would be like here, but there's like sweet F all. In which case it's going to be here. Not optimal, but hey ho. So I'm following these kind of one block of maps, but we have so few towns that put it here. It's not particularly good. Like we might or might not have 10 stations basically. Come here. So next one would be theoretically here, but again there's nothing, so it's going to be here. This one's generally okay. Initially, I had done this in the template where I was like, no, it doesn't matter if it's in the middle of nowhere, but kind of within reason does, because it's stupid. Okay. So what I want then, there are going to be some very long-term lines. What's that? Petrol station. Lol. World terms. I do kind of want to do. Hey, hello, cat. Do kind of want to do these forested areas because you even take mail, except nothing. Because once I start putting down things, the towns are not going to be happy bunnies. So I could actually do it here and then just waylay the whole thing. Okay, weed. Hey, okay. Well, it's very talkative today. We took her out for a walk in the pram. She's usually indoor cat. She's not really used to the outside world. and then just put a station here. Yeah, why not? So start here. I still need to. Hello. You might have actually heard that meow. Yeah, work laptop's off, so it's not warm. She has a tendency to sit on the work laptop. I don't need this right now. Then clone. So my cat just keeps doing her thing. Okay. So you do exactly the same thing. Okay, go. And then from here, go here. Spit thing. Just make sure it can turn back. Clone, clone, clone. So I am now curious because I have shared orders in this year. Delete, point at that. And now it's not shared. So I'm not totally stupid. I think it's a bug. Because if you've been watching my first few episodes, I've been having massive issues with this stuff. So clone, clone, go to wherever this is. We'll need a few more here. And then that's fine, like this has the shared orders. But when I clone one of these, yeah, do that. And I'm going to do a few more, and I'm just going to triple check that this does the job. Yes. Okay, we'll just do it this far initially. I don't want that. Just do. So, and then we'll actually probably need to look into this as well. So now that I said that far initially, it ain't gonna open. Then 7. I'll just duplicate that. I am wondering where I want to put the actual stuff, but it's going to be this search. 7, 6, 6, and I already have it here, so thing, so 5. 5 is keyboard shortcut in case you're wondering what I'm on about. So clone a few, and clone a few of these. What we'll do at some point, no, I want you. I don't know how I ended up doing railway. Is I'm going to review the occupancy rates on these. And then I'll make them smaller or bigger depending on stuff. Now, with all that in mind, this has been hooked in. I kind of put down stations, some of them anyway. Now, this is not particularly fortunately laid out. Oops. So do that. And this, and this is okay. Well, tough. Nosy Worth, alien name. I am going to have probably 2 stops here, but do it like that. Like the town doesn't mind that. But it makes my life a lot easier. But by doesn't mind it, I mean it is not going to be alcohol food. So once it starts to develop, it's going to get a lot better. Kind of just thinking though that if I remove this, oh yes, I know that. I was just testing you. Do this, and then 6, 6, 7, 5. Like that. And just go in a circle. And then this one is going to do the same, except this one's definitely not going to make any money for a while because it's not going to have any place to do things. I just want something hooked into these stations. I don't want them to run totally empty. This one's pretty good in terms of things. Massive overkill. Okay, all of you, GTFO. This, yeah, I kind of remember Waterwood, brilliant name. Gotta wonder if firewood is what you use to make fire, what do you do with waterwood? I mean, on the one hand, we're going to have a lot less time spent on gem building than in temperate map. On the other hand, I think it's going to be even more of a loss later for a long time. Then again, yet again, we have normal town growth. So these towns are going to start springing up like crazy. Okay, let's put a 5 here, preferably in the optimal direction. Delete, delete. Go there, come here, clone. Yeah, why not? Hey, I know where we are. Clone. Hello, cat. Go to here and go. I don't want to timetable these because they hold up each other. No, don't go there, copy it. Right. I think what I'll do here is just basically extend these two really. Oh yeah, there's no station here. Toggle gate. There is a station here though. How many people are here? I'll make it 2. Right, off you go. And this is not going to work with signaling. I don't know why I... Bleh, idiot. Okay, you can turn. Yeah, these turnings are not particularly good because they kind of go through the same stuff again. Mind you, traditional road vehicles need to do the same. I'm just randomly doing numbers. When I see larger towns, I do a little higher number, and then this is the beginning. So 7. This time now half awake. Don't know why I was so. Bleh. You average occupancy 2%. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, just go. Okay, so yeah, you are looking at the appropriate screen. I just had a premonition. This should be 32k. I'm not sure that was enough, but 32k. 32k it is. I really don't want that here. I'm sure we don't have 10 stations, by the way, but that's fine. There's no point in forcing it if there's literally not enough towns to go around. So money-wise, we're doing acceptable, which casually reminds me that we are literally here, i.e. you're gung-hoing. Okay, I mean, these are fine, at least this is. I don't care about the engineering supplies vote, like, it's irrelevant. That one's doing okay. To the point that I'm, what's the rating? Good. Well, make a third one then. And there's a third, which is supposed to be a lot less exciting rating, very good, and I'm only running one. Fine. So that's been signaled and junctioned. Yep. Probably I should have done it this way, but okay, at least that. It's fine. I mean, especially initially, this is not going to be too busy. There's a thingy there. You know what? F it. So I need to figure out what my template's going to be. And it's going to be heavier on passengers, I think. Because Porsche, well, it's obviously going to be heavier in passengers. I think that's kind of a given. And before I'm going to build this, I'll check something. As in before I actually construct stuff. Namely, if well, I checked it and I can't, fine. I was about to say if I can or want to use maglev because they'll have to be upgraded anyway. Alright, so what's going on with people? I have no idea about these southern ones. So, yeah, gallery car, which is exactly what we're going to use. And for mail, it's fine, 177. So I want something that can do reasonable speed. And I don't actually care about that. So one of the issues with the South American railway set in this game is that, no disrespect to our friends in South America, but their vehicles are a little puny. Like, the fastest is 124. I mean, that's shit. So at that rate, I could actually just do this. And that would haul a load of mail because I'm an idiot. Take that again. So it doesn't haul as many as this. That would haul about 14, or actually it does. But yeah, we can't. 0.1. I don't know what the penalty is for overshooting. Okay, well, let's just do this and see how it goes. It's the suboptimal speed. Okay, I don't need all this crap. So we have 9 stops. That is not bad at all. Rubog, Nosy, Bolton. Easy. It's actually just easier this way. Duplicate. Toggle. Thingy Bobby. Oh, come on. Bubble. So the other thing I need before I start making, you just get going, is to organize this. So we want passenger and mail. Then passenger mail 10. Emu. Just call it that for that. For now, I'm going to just content replace vehicles if there's nothing to replace. Oops, sorry. And then clone that. Can I wonder if I can select. No, I can't select. Okay, passenger and mail 10 emu. Doesn't matter if it's diesel or not. Fine. So in the meantime, we kind of continue. Also, I want to know how many hotels I have. 94. Nothing produces mail, I think. So with these guys, the oil stuff, I could helicopter them. And I probably will helicopter them because I suddenly reminded myself that they exist. No, not F5, just 5. Damn it. And I kind of said try to loop. Cyclone. Go away. Just come here. That shadow others is the word I want to see. So pin that. Like long term, this will work because towards the mid 2000s, by which I mean the noughties, not the half of the century. Trams are going to do 160k per hour, which if you're a non-metric aligned person is about 100 miles an hour. Which is not bad in terms of speed. And subject to about 5 million things, I'm hoping, yeah, they can just, yeah, yes, they can turn around there. Like as towns expand, I will consider adding extra stations, but they're not going to be like a requirement to the game. See how things go. I genuinely think we'll be spending plenty of time figuring out all these 30-something industries. Like what? Not even the industries, it's the cargo types. You know what? You're going to just have the station. What is that flour mill? I'm going to have trouble with some of these. Okay, this is secondary industry, so that's fine. As a reminder, secondary industries don't have to be connected because they don't produce stuff. And yet another year has gone by. Good. Put down a bunch of depots. Like that. We are not going any further out. Nope. Did I make this like, no, I did not. Okay, fine. So, same old, same old. Learn. Do a few more. Come here. Go there. Turn back. And then you. Hello. Do that. It's a bit more tedious with the mail because I essentially have to double up a lot of the actions. And you can't turn there. One of the annoying things in the game, which is kind of a bug, is that if I didn't do that, and I would just say go, they would be stuck forever and they would not say a word. None. Okay, what's going on with me stations? 7 engineering supplies. Why is there so much? You're even normal. Really? So you're gung ho. I expect you're gung ho. And you're just enhanced. Fine. Farming supplies, yeah, that's not being used much. 2,000 odd. Interesting. It's already a slight cloud here. I'm going to unleash. Unsurprisingly. I'm going to unleash 2 more of these, and in this occasion, I'm going to timetable them. So, there you go. And it doesn't make a huge amount of difference which direction we're going, but it makes life a little easier if I attempt to stick to directions at least. Or like, instead of going all the way down here, probably do these. Nope, that's fine. Here we're weed. Doesn't matter. Can only squeeze 2. Two. Might stay, so I'll try not to. Yeah, it's a slightly busy place. That's the thing, like, once the town start building up, it's going to get very busy, and so it's 68 people queuing here. Back to the fun part. Tasty town. Go. Close enough. Right, did that. So you will be going between this place, which does not have a turn back, and this place, which probably also does not have a proper turn back. It's fine, just kind of giving it options in case I ever expand something. So Tasty Town and whatever this is, Slimy Berry. And our Slimy Berry. To here. Pick that. And instead of coming here, go there. And then clone this. Go there. And go. So I should actually have a look at what's going on here. Not so much in number of the shared order of 1. I want occupancy. And most of these are rubbish. But because we are, I mean, these are already large, so to say, I think people. No, this is medium. 240, 210. I mean, it's not much win because this is essentially an older version of this, kind of ish. And then with mail, we're using that. So I think these are 99% because there's just nothing to pick up here. Although I'm in the slightly mistaken belief that well, okay, in that case, so Dumbleton North, why don't you transfer? I don't want transfer and leave empty. So what do you do? Unload all. Unload and leave empty. No loading, unload. Unload, unload non-stop. I'm no unloading. Okay, well, apart from, I think most of these very high ones that are obviously not making any money, they're not making any money, but you do have total cargo apart from running empty. Okay, so I need that. It's not working because we don't have cargo distribution for mail. symmetric. That should do. Then it will work. Fine. Live and learn. And you are supposed to be timetabled, except you haven't finished yet. How did you do that? So we did this. It just looks a bit bleh on the map. We did these. We did that. That's not entirely relevant. So next, going to be here. Except I only have 2 minutes. Well, such is life. No, I don't want new vehicles at the moment. I want the clone vehicles. Okay, I have way too much shit open as usual. And then clone this and have it go there. Just go. And then we'll yeah, I have a lot less than a minute left, so I'm going to kind of illusion. Great. And you are lost. Not so great. Why are you lost? Angleweed. Ah, well, that's kind of a yeah. I know. All of you are having problems. So stop the timer. Thanks for watching, as always. I'm going to leave it here so I remember what I was up to. And I shall hopefully see you next time. Any thoughts, comments, interactions, whatnot, let me know, please. And thanks for watching. I have paid back my loan, yes. Right. Bye bye.